All right. We're live. We are fucking live, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, Hex Keith, aka Murder Sauce. Apparently figuring out how to fucking stream here. We got it. We got it set up here. We are streaming live on multiple channels. And I got a red button in the top left that says live. So let's fucking go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh man, this is the first attempt from a fucking loyalist to get on a live stream and fucking speak his mind. Apparently everyone fucking speaks their mind on these fucking things, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm like, all right, fine, let's go. So we're here, it's live. This is your boy Hex Keith, Murder Sauce. We've got the logo, we've got the background. Oh, we don't have the fucking banner rolling. Hold on, let's see. Why do I not have my banner roll? Let's go to banners. We got all of them right here. Let's fucking go. Hex.com, free yourself. Let's fucking go, boys. We're live. I've got a fucking screen share. Y'all want to know what the Hex price is right quick? Let's see. Fucking plebs. Let's do it here. Oh, a nice little correction here. That's real nice. Anyway, look, see, you got a guy, he's fucking streaming on his own. We got the fucking screen share set up. The background looks solid. This is a pilot episode. Welcome to the fucking party. This is your boy Murder Sauce. See, can't even fucking introduce myself right. Fucking have to stumble. So, but yeah, this is fun. We're here live. I got a couple things I want to say. A lot of people like to speak their mind. They get on these fucking platforms. They get on the streaming shit and they're like, oh, hey, how's it going? I'm going to give my opinion. I'm like, well, fucking A, I'm going to do the same goddamn thing. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, some Hex, some Pulse Hex, of course. We're going to shill that. I like shilling Hex, Pulse Hex. I literally have shilled it to C-level executives for sport. And there were some great things that happened from that, some kind of like inspiring moments, some epiphanies, some ideas where I was like, oh my fucking God. Literally, point blank, you are welcome back in this room. We'll bring all my friends and you can teach us everything. And I'm like, fucking A. So roadmap items, we got a lot with that, but I love showing, blue chip tickers, Richard Hart products, and there's a couple other things, there's some other blockchains, BTC, well, Bitcoin and BTC is the ticker. Ethereum, ETH is the ticker. You have to pay a little homage to some of the fucking history and background of why we're here. Richard's mentioned it. That's why it's the other reason why I mentioned other tickers other than Richard Hart. There's a couple other protocols. Uni. I mean, you had to use Uni before PulseX existed. So, and a bunch of fucking Hexkins, made out like bandits on the Uni airdrop. But yeah, so this is the pilot episode. I'm gonna kind of talk crazy shit about who knows what. It's all just a initial run of, hey, here's where I'm at. I'm getting on YouTube and I'm going to voice my fucking opinion. We got a pilot episode and we're going to fucking roll with it. So it looks like there's some folks here. Oh yeah, we got some folks in the chat here. Okay. Let me see. Let me make sure. Okay. Yeah, so you got to learn how to like manipulate a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let me remove that. There we go. So one of the things I'd like to start with is my background. I'm not an OG. I'm not claiming to be. I like to consider myself a second generation Hexican, and I'll explain why here in a sec. But buddy of mine shilled me HEX early 21. I mean, I found HEX at fucking 4 cents. We were in that, roughly March to May time frame. I found out in March. I didn't take it serious until fucking 4 and then 6 cents. We were like, let's go, dude. So early 21, found HEX first, and I was like, okay, how do I get HEX? Gotta get MetaMask. I was at the top. Previously I was a stock guy. I did some shit. Bing did in the fucking stock market that year at the same time, actually. But previously I'd been, doing some shit, and so I kind of did a little bit of, all right, well, let me buy this shit, whatever, cool. I just started going up, 4 cents, 8 cents, 10. By June we were at, 10, 12 fucking something cents, and I was like, oh yeah, because I fucking lost my ass in Cardano and all the other bullshit at the top. The asshole who bought the top in early 21 like a fucking pleb. Moved everything out, figured out, oh, I can't get HEX on Coinbase tight. So okay, got into MetaMask, got into all that shit. All right, cool. Ended up, to be honest, I'll fucking tell you, I fucking swapped ETH in MetaMask for HEX, I think my first time. So just goes to show you how you're not supposed to do that, but how much of a wrecked blood thing that is. If you buy it and then you send it out to a cold vault, okay, fine. But back then I didn't know shit about Fox, so cool. Got HEX, watched it pump. Found out about Pulse Chain. Okay, Pulse Chain SAC, pretty important. Cool, all right, cool. Honestly, I literally found HEX, Pulse Chain, all of that before I even really dug into Richard. So I was into the products first, and then fucking I went down this rabbit hole, about Richard. But it was a different time. HEX was going up. Eventually, found out about Staker app. I hate to say that now, but at the time, it is what it is. Whatever. Staked a little bit of HEX. Wasn't know shit about fuck, so whatever. And then we just rolled, and I was like, damn, this thing's fucking cool. SAC for Pulse Chain. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. This looks sketchy. No expectations. I don't know what the fuck this is. Whatever, dude. I'm just gonna send a little bit of HEX and send some ETH. Okay, fine. And and then fucking sometime around late summer, September timeframe, when we were at the top, fucking started getting into the fucking Pulse Chain Telegram chat, started chatting, Fucking, I was a anon, didn't have a fucking name brand, anything. It was just fucking PFP joining, asking pleb questions. Oh, what's a MetaMask? What's a hardware wallet? What is it? How's it 24? Papa Boner yelled at me because I asked. I was like, I asked some questions about, oh, well, if I do this or blah, he was like, why are you doing crypto on your phone? I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. So, had some oh shit moments where I was like, whoa, I got to take this seriously. All right, cool. And then from there, fucking quarter 3, quarter 4, went on the most absolute deep dive you could ever fucking imagine in the goddamn world. Hundreds of hours. We're talking went to work, but after work, all through the night, all into the morning, next day, all day, just I was consumed with OPSEC, 24 word seeds, how to set up our wallet, advanced recovery. I was literally the guy who was practicing the fucking advanced recovery method on the Trezor device. Fucking pick the tiles and I was doing that shit to learn how to do it and learning how all this shit works, and I fucking went deep. And then fucking Pulse Swap was a thing. And I was like, damn, nice. Okay, cool. HEX is important. Pulse Chain's kind of cool. I'm excited. Richard Hart is cool. Started looking more at that point, started looking more into Richard Hart. It's fucking crazy, right? But then I fucking start getting into it. I'm like, okay, this is really fucking deep. Wow, shit. Pulse Swap, okay, this is gonna be fucking big. HEX was went from fucking the top all the way down to, I don't know, whatever, 10 cents, maybe a little less. I don't fucking even remember, but it was in that 10, 12 cent, range. That's so fucking crazy to say now because we're where we're at now. But anyway, so we're at this point in time where like HEX is like everyone's like flooding. I'm fucking looking at shit on YouTube, these guys and shit. Fucking what's his name? Trayvon. I was like watching his shit at that time, and I was just like, oh god, this fucking dude, what he's talking shit, it's fucking going down, HEX is going down. I'm like, Richard's got this pulse swap thing coming, he's gonna do another sacrifice, like something's important here. I'm gonna fucking load up on HEX, and I just everything fucking just went insane. I'm talking like liquidated fucking everything. The stonks, the shit, the P. I was like, fuck the legacy market, fuck this, fuck that, peace, cashing this, route, wire transfer, HEX. I just stepped up. And then we went to like 14 cents, 16 cents, and then 18 cents, and then fucking Pulse X. And then we had the logo and the whole like logo discussion. And then it was like, oh yeah, fucking, this is insane. He's going to do a sacrifice. Pump. And I'm just like, oh my God, my mom fucking gets involved. She's fucking stakes some HEX. I'm like, we got to do this, like we're fucking in. And we got to get ready for Pulse X. And yeah, fucking A, we, at the time, we rode that fucking bitch all the way up. Richard announced, at this point, I had already, like I said, I went into the whole fucking treasure game. I had fucking all these different seeds, multiple seeds, all kinds of shit spread all over the fucking place. And like, did it all right. Just like the general disclaimer, don't give your fucking seed phrase out to anyone. Generate the seeds offline with some kind of fucking device. Gotta use a microchip. We all have to fucking do it, whatever. But point is, rode the wave up, Pulse X SAC, great, cool. Richard also tells us in that time to get on Twitter, activate your socials, get out there, spread the word. And I was like, yeah, cool. So, got back into my old Twitter account and fucking, just started getting involved. And I fucking ended up like tweeting at this shill guy, this fucking guy. And he fucking, he responds like HEX is, oh, that's a scam or something. And then fucking Richard fucking Hart responds on my fucking comment to this shill dude, this fucking guy, this crypto fucking dude, whatever, had like 110,000 followers. And I think at the time, maybe Richard had something in that range. It was like less, right? It wasn't what he has now. But point was, this fucking guy like basically called HEX a scam. After I commented on his tweet, Richard responded and said, I'm ready to live stream now. And like the whole HEX community blew up, and I was just like, everyone was like, this whole list of like fucking memes and fucking shit. And I was like, oh my God, this is insane. So like, and this is all verifiable on Twitter chain. You can go back in the history all the way back in time, and you can verify this. I don't know if the guy deleted his tweet, but my reply should be there, and Richard fucking stepped in on that, which was pretty cool. But anyway, so January 2022 is when the Twitter Spaces started, and that's where we all started fucking vibing as a community, and like all kinds of people came in. All this being said, the second generation Hexagon thing, right? So like guys who found HEX, guys and girls who found HEX post Big Payday, I consider second generation Hexagons. Arguably could be some of the best. Why? Well, all we need to do is take a look around, see what else is being shilled to you, and some of the people, that are shilling it, right? Not all of them are fucked. There's a few good ones. I'm talking OGs, right? Guys that got in HEX, guys that knew about Richard before HEX, guys that knew about Bitcoin HEX, and then HEX, and then we're in the AA, and then pre-Big Payday. If you are post-Big Payday, you are kind of a second generation Hexagon. I mean, that's kind of the way it is. You can say OG Pulsican, OG Pulsexican. You say all that, but if you weren't in the AA, if you weren't buying HEX at fucking 4 zeros, you are a second gen. Okay, 3 zeros, but then there's the argument that, oh, what did 3 zeros do? And so like, yeah, you were getting prices in like 2020 prices. You were getting like late 2020 prices. Okay, sick. Like, good. But like, you're not like, you weren't there, like, and especially some of them that listened to Richard, you know, the guys who did it right, fucking Identity Block, you know, Eco Build Davin, these fucking guys, like, there's obviously others, but those are some that I still hold, you know, that are true loyalists. There's other ones that are silent. There's probably other ones that I'm forgetting, but those two stand out for me. I don't know if I could say the same for a lot of others, but I digress. Point is, I guess the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, I consider myself more of a second generation Hexican. And I know a lot of other second generation Hexicans. And I'm making this point because, you know, we haven't gotten there yet. You know what I mean? Like, we have the most loyalty. We believe in the products. We have Quattro Cinco steaks. We have lots of t-shirts. I'm not going to say how many. I mean, dozens upon dozens, hundreds, best case. You should work to have hundreds, but you got to be long on HEX. If you didn't get t-shirts at 30 cents and 60 cents and $1 in terms of US dollar value, if you didn't get t-shirts back then, and you know, you better be fucking long, homie. You better be long, because there ain't no way. So, you know, when I say second generation, I mean, we're the guys who came in. Some would say, you know, exit liquidity. Others would say, like, loyalist believers, guys who have, and girls who have done enough time, you know, doing their own research, talking to people, going on chain, looking at the chain analysis and looking and verifying for your fucking self what some of these wallets did, who they were, who's involved. Like, you know, if you were able to get your hands on 50 to 100 million or more HEX early on, you are not even hurting at the bottom of a bear market in 2 years of a bear market. We thought the bottom of HEX was 1.9, 1.8, 1.7, end of 22, right? Go to 23, January 1st, boop, boop, start going up, up. Jacked up. Pulse chain's on the way. Woo, Pulse chain's on the way. Any minute now. Fucking day. Fuck it. And then price going up. And you're like, oh, shit. At that point, I had been buying so much fucking HEX that I was like, oh my God. You know, and then we launched. And then HEX tanks. That was a good one. I should have been a little more prepared to know, like, yeah, dude, fucking, what are you doing? I would have been like, oh, I should sit in stables and like fucking ratio the free bullshit stables on the other side and game the system. We had no fucking clue. I mean, some people did. I mean, shout out to the guys who did. Fuck yeah. I was on the side that was like, don't fucking touch your sack bags, your fucking shit. Don't do shit. Don't ratio trade. And I was like, fuck. We launched, and then I fucking kind of did. I did some shit, but I didn't do like some really crazy shit because I was like, I don't know. Shout out to Famous. That one fucking night, it was like day 2 or 3 of launch. There was no bridge yet. It was just all ratios, and the fucking Pulse X to Ink ratio went from like, it was insane. It was like 200 or 3, 4, 500, something insane to 1. You could have gone from Pulse X to Ink, and then like within a day, you could have gone back to Pulse X for like fucking 6x your back. And it was one of those moments where I was like, oh fuck. We were all, Hexen was there, fucking Famous was there. We were all in the fucking space, and it was like, holy shit. We were like looking at it like, oh my God. And I had to go to bed, so I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna do it. It's all crazy. So I I fucked off and I went to sleep, and I fucking was laying there in bed, and I fucking told myself, get up, go over there and fucking boot up and swap your entire fucking bag of Pulse X for ink right now. And I just ignored it and I went to sleep. And I was like, I woke up the next day, the day after, I was like, fuck! Oh, fuck, dude. Because the ratio went right back the other way. It was like you had a quick arbitrage opportunity to just fucking, like, literally 5x your fucking bag or 6x. Like, I mean, I don't even know. I'm not a math guy. You could fucking go back, look at the chart, look at the ratios, and fucking figure it out. But it was like one of those moments where it was like a quick switcheroo kind of thing. But I was like already degenning other shit. I was fucking swapping the fucking PRCs, the Maxi, and the fucking Texan, and all that other shit. Like, pulse. So, but, I guess the long and short of it is, like, looking back, it's like, okay, we being second gen, we've bought all over the fucking charts. Okay, we bought the bottom of HEX Bear, then we bought the next bottom, then we bought the launch and post-launch, then we bought the SEC FUD, then we bought after the SEC FUD when the fucking chart was down 30% more or whatever the fuck. Like, you buy the dip, you keep buying the dip, like, because like the importance of all of this, and all I gotta say is, like, thank God that I took Richard seriously and went insane and built, even with the ETH fee. But see, the ETH fees weren't even that bad. If you were smart, you were paying not a lot of gas to go real long on HEX, and it was a ultra minimal cost. Like, it was not that bad. And I got all my, I got all my shit done before Pulse Chain, like, because I was like, there's something about this copy. There's something about this fork and having the options of, like, you have all of your ETH stakes and you have all of your Pulse Chain stakes. Like, there's something there. Like, get the T-shares, get the fucking T-shares, go as long as possible, get the T-shares, and, sit back and I like it because, I'm years away from being able to end any stakes, right? So it's like, think about all that, all the compounding all the time, and then the humans that are involved in the EESing and the penalties. I mean, it's gonna be fucking great. In 7 to 10 years, it's gonna be great. 2-3 years is gonna be great too. But the 7 to 10 from now is gonna be very interesting. If you don't have T-shares, God bless your soul. The point I'm making is the second gen thing, right? Like, guys like me, guys like Trap, my boy Trap Gravity, he found HEX earlier than I did, but it's the same thing. He's post big payday. I am. We weren't buying HEX on Ethereum at fucking 4 zeros. Okay, I say buying, like, AA, all that, referral bonus and all that. I mean, if you were smart and you did it right, you could have gamed the fuck out of that system and just absolutely fucking binged it for life. The second gen guys come in. We understand the product. We understand Richard Hart. We listen to him. We understand the core values of what HEX means, being more than just an immutable code, an immutable smart contract, a code base that runs on its own, piggybacking off of a layer one. Well, actually 2 layer ones now, if you think about it. But anyway, you understand, you think about HEX being like a contract, amazing. Code, okay, amazing. Wow. But then you think it's like bigger than that. It's the truth engine for a reason. And it has a lot more, there's more, like, HEX and the truth engine element is more of a, like a sociological type of thing, right? Where it's like, can you be truthful to the system? If not, you're gonna get penalized. And then it's like, you draw the parallel of, like, well, can you be truthful to yourself? Like, are you gonna honor your time with the HEX contract? Are you going to be truthful to the HEX contract and earn your yield in due time? Or are you going to break it early? You're going to penalize. And so like the same thing kind of goes for fucking life. Like, are you going to fucking be real with yourself and like say, am I fucking doing a good job? Am I being truthful to myself, or am I fucking lying to myself? And I'm cutting corners and I'm living in a fucking like dream world, Matrix. So I understand like how important HEX is, and I'm a second gen guy. I came in after like t-shirts were 30 cents. So like I'm truthful to the system. I understand the importance, but not everyone does. And we've already seen it. What I'm trying to make is like, I understand how important HEX is. I understand how important pulse chain is. Pulse X. You got to have pulse X. So it's like, we know how important this stuff is, being, cutting edge, decentralized financial software products that literally do a better job moving, units of value and calculating units of value from one place to another better than any fucking, money ledger, dirty ledger fiat system can produce. Middleman, counterparties, dollars going in places and coming out. So we understand how important this stuff is, and we understand how unique it is, but it hasn't changed our life. It hasn't changed our life forever or for a short term. Like, we didn't do a 10,000x, the second gens. I say second gens, we're second gens. I mean, there's no other way to put it. I'm not gonna say late to HEX, because HEX can go to the fucking moon, but like, what I'm saying is like, I know long term how important it is, and I understand the core fundamentals and the basics, and then I verify with Richard and what he said, and then I go and like check him, and I'm like, oh, or like check his facts and his logic, what he says. I'm like, oh fuck, like yeah, hashtag Richard Hart was fucking right. He's always been right. He's been right about fucking everything. I mean, like, people just like discount the fact that he's like called everything pretty much the right way. Maybe you could like literally maybe count on one hand how many times Richard like either said something and it went a different way, or like was, I'm not gonna say he was wrong, but like maybe something. Like, you can't really say Richard Hart was wrong. You can say Richard Hart was right. Like, he's been right about fucking so much shit, called so much shit. Can you say he was wrong about something? Some people probably have opinions on that. Not me. Because I think there's a bigger plan here. I think there's way more shit involved with all this than people fucking realize. And so I digress. But the point is that, we haven't had our lives financially changed or financially freed from any of this. We've seen pumps, we've seen percentage gains, and I've seen the yield increase, like, great. And I bought the bottom of Pulse and Pulse X and HEX up there. So I mean, at this point, like, yeah, I'm actually like recovering nicely, like overall. But we get out there and we show fucking HEX, we show Pulse, we show Pulse X. We don't show fucking dog shit in a bowl on camera, trying to get other people to eat the dog shit with them. And okay, people say toxic maximalism. It's like, is that just a defense for saying like, whoops, I fucked up and shilled some other dog shit because the chart was down or something? Like, did you forget about the core fundamental principles? Immutable, unstoppable code. Not your keys, not your crypto. Decentralization. Safe contracts, protocols that are safe to use, no harm, no threat vectors for the user. If the price is down, you're missing the point. understand what it is and what was done, an entire system state fork of all of Ethereum's block history and all the contracts and tokens and shitcoins and fucking everything that came over, all went live, and then there's already 50,000 validators. It's less. We know that, right? It's how many humans are validating? A couple thousand maybe, or less. But the point is, that's never been done. There's liquidity that was added. Central, having the most liquidity, the thickest liquidity in one place is better for the user. The end user gets better order execution. They don't get wrecked. There's so many benefits, right? Obviously, it's good to have competition, good to have other dexes. Okay, great. Not shitting on those guys too. Most of them are front ends, but I know Pateas has another, or Pateas or whatever, they got a dex, and some other guys build dexes too. But PulseX is just fine. PulseX is easy to use. You just, if you're lazy, you can go to Pinata Cloud, but if you're a fucking gangster, you just download the script on your fucking desktop. You have to open up the folder. You double click on the fucking script writer. It opens up. You click the fucking play button, and you fucking go. It's not fucking rocket science, okay? But it is an IQ test. HEX is an IQ test. Pulse chain, PulseX, IPFS, or running local script is an IQ test. It's not impossible, but it's doable. HEX was created to fix the problems that Bitcoin has. Pulse chain was created to solve the problems that Ethereum has, to solve the Ethereum gas fees. PulseX might as well have the most liquid DEX with all the centralized liquidity and liquidity provider incentivization. Might as well have that. Why give away the control of the ratios to someone else? No, fuck you, fuck that. Fork Uni, make it better. Actually, take bits of other dexes, Sushi, Uni, this, that, Pancake, kind of time together and put it all into one. Makes total sense. I love PulseX. It's a I love it. I'm very excited. I think it's a sleeper long term, but it doesn't hold a fucking candle to HEX and Pulse Chain. And Pulse Chain doesn't hold a fucking candle to HEX either. Pulse Chain's great. I love Pulse. I love it. I think PulseX is a sleeper. I think the over time, there's no, that supply is going down, right? Pulse Chain, right now, it's actually a little bit more inflationary because of the validator rewards versus the amount of pulse that's being burned, right? So it's there's something with that, but ultimately, neither of those two blue chip fucking tickers, okay, Richard Hart blue chip premium tickers, hold a fucking candle to HEX. HEX is so incredibly unique from everything in the world, actually, because I literally did this myself. It was a mental exercise of okay, wait, what exists that has 100% flawless uptime that's been operating for 4 years on its own, running? And I was okay, wait, you could say, not a lot of software. You can basically take software and cut that right away because everything needs an upgrade. It needs an update. Okay. Well, there's no fucking company that's 24/7, 100% flawless uptime, 24/7, 365. Companies operate on hours of operation. Okay. So human that's had 100% flawless uptime. You really start to struggle with, like, you can't compare fucking HEX to anything. It is literally better than anything they have ever created. It's not, you know how they say there's nothing new under the sun? HEX is something new under the sun. It's never been, there's a difference. They didn't build it, they don't control it. They can't start it. They can't stop it. All they can do at this point is try to infiltrate and shadow ban. Infiltrate from within to try to destroy from within, but simultaneously put up the iron curtain of shadow and ban it. Ban it from media and people and human eyeballs. Prevent HEX.com from reaching the world because it does a better job at managing humans and human nature and finances and inflation. It does the best job of managing people and value and inflation over time than anything their fucking system has done outside of, the basic barter system of, like, I got water, you got food, let's trade, bro. Or I got some horses, you got some fucking chickens, I'll give you a horse's leg for a chicken's whatever, fucking whatever, you know what I mean? Like, outside of that, like, from a monetary system that's designed to enrich the user base, there's nothing like it. So it does the best job of managing humans, value, inflation, and it commingles all of it together. So in a very balanced system, right? With rules. Oh, and those rules, by the way, are fucking immutable and have been performing the functions of the contract. The rules, the code base, the code layer has been performing, and is governed by its functions and has been doing so for 4 fucking years. I mean, on its own. Now it piggybacks on a consensus layer, but, like, when you look at it by itself, my God, it's fucking. I mean, it is better than anything they've created. It is something new under the sun, and that's why it's fucking shadow banned. And I think what happened is, because Richard is so much truth, he delivers so much truth and facts, and then he launched HEX. You have to get it out there. You have to get it out to the world. If you have a disruptive technology that's so fucking, groundbreaking, that it's going to be shadow banned and suppressed from the cabal, whatever you want, 13 families, 13 colonies, you can go down that, but we'll call it the fucking powers that be, suppression of information and shadow banning. Richard had to get the shit out there, and it's one of those things where it's like, you got to take what you can get sometimes, right? I mean, you get some good, you're probably going to get some fucking bad too, right? And, it's like, I have respect for those who found Richard before Bitcoin HEX. I tip my hat to those who took him seriously and listened to him. I don't tip my hat to those that didn't listen and didn't take him seriously and fucking sold their HEX. They didn't stake it. They kept it liquid. They dumped their bags at some point. Hopefully you pulled enough profit at the top, bro. But if you fucking stake that shit, I meid my fucking God, dude, like, you'll laugh your ass to the grave for the rest of your life on how wrecked everyone else is. If 2 guys found fucking HEX at the same time, and one of them staked their HEX and the other one held it liquid, the one who staked it is pissing on the dude's face, laughing till the end of time, because the money printer just prints. The t-shirts just print. And if you have thousands of them, and it's not just thousands now, or you've had thousands, if you have thousands for 5 or 10 years, from the beginning until 10 years, if in the first 10, let's just say 10, if you did, if you had thousands of t-shirts in the first 10 years and stakes spread out all around, let's just say a ladder, I don't know. I mean, the amount of yield you can earn, or you are earning at the bottom of what the social consensus values the product at the time, you're shitting all over everyone's face, and people don't even know. Like the amount of HEX that you can earn on a monthly basis, daily. Let's just say fucking daily, okay? Oh, it'd be great to earn a couple hundred HEX a day, right? Woo! Fucking dancing around, fucking kicking my feet. Woo-hoo, I'm earning a couple hundred HEX a day, dude. And that's a lot of t-shirts. That has a big US dollar value. I don't care what fucking point you're at. Like, recent history will tell you that it's going to require some money. But then you start looking at like, oh shit, what if you're making like 10,000 HEX a day? 20,000 HEX a day? What if it's 100,000 HEX a day? It's fucking insane, okay? So we're second gens. We're climbing, we're fucking clawing, we're fucking fighting for every t-shirt, tooth and nail, right? Price went down. Yeah, t-shirts got really cheap. They did. Still gotta go fucking long, dude. I'm sorry. Like, you want to have a fucking t-shirt or you want to have 100? Well, at the bottom, if you don't care about ETH gas, I guess HEX went to 03 and 02, 09, whatever, like just a couple months ago, and that would have been your bottom. And that would have been the cheapest point to stake Quattro Cinco to secure as many fucking t-shirts as you could in one, introducing new capital on chain right now. Let's go. But fucking, you're not gonna go stake on ETH. How are you gonna do that? The big dogs will. They don't care. We do. Second gens, we care. ETH's fucking expensive, bro. I'm not a fucking ETH whale. I'm not an ETH god whale. I'm not a fucking cutting this shit in fucking the top like a pleb in 21. Fucking asshole. Early 21. Late 20, man. I was like, oh, crypto's important. I heard about fucking Bitcoin back in 2013. I didn't fucking listen. I heard about the Silk Road and dark web shit. Heard all about that. My boy was in it. He was doing that shit. He wasn't like buying Bitcoin or buying bags of shit from the Silk Road and then like sending it to his friends like as a joke, paying in fucking 5,000 Bitcoin. but I had heard a little bit about that shit, and I knew about Bitcoin back then. I just didn't, 2013, 14, 15, I heard about Ethereum, but I didn't fucking like connect myself to it or be like, oh, that's important. I should fucking look into that. 2019, 2020, 2021, I mean, I was not there for all those cycles. I didn't see those tops and those highs and then those lows. I wasn't there for that. I was just running in my own world, fucking ripping corporate sales, just fucking rolling around, fucking beating, knocking on doors. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, who's the fucking owner? Oh, shit. Billy, he's in the back. Fuck yeah, what's up, Billy? Yo, dude, I got this shit, bro. It's fucking great. You can do shit. Look at this, bro. How many employees? Oh, shit. One. Fucking tight, bro. $50 a month? Fucking tight. All right, let's go. Sign them up. Gotta start somewhere. You gotta grind. And then fucking eventually... you go up the corporate ladder and you get to the fucking big dog games, and you know, now you start selling fucking $250,000, $500,000, $1 million deals. Okay, that's a lot better. Anyway, you know, I haven't been through these cycles of crypto. Got at the top, shit went down. I mean, I watched HEX go in, fuck up, but HEX is a little unique. Coming into HEX, post big payday, as a second gen, it's a different world you live in, you know? Even if you were in crypto and you had been through those cycles, if you found HEX post big payday, okay, I guess you could argue a little bit before big payday, but like, I'm talking about 180 days of HEX, or like first 90 to 120 days of fucking HEX. So like, if you weren't around, which I wasn't, you know, you can't really like claim much of OG status, but look at your OGs. Look at them. Some of them are good. Some of them are fucking wrecked. I'm not wrecked. I've been lowering my cost basis ever since I got involved with all this shit. I understand the importance and the fundamentals. I see a long-term picture. I see years away. I'm so fucking long on HEX that I'm like, oh my God, like, yeah. Did I think, oh, Pulsion's gonna launch it? Woo! We're gonna fucking win. Oh shit, we're gonna win, dude. Pulse X, look at it. I fucking onboarded people. The hype was real. HEX was going up. Everything was fucking crazy. Don't regret any of it. Don't fucking regret any of it, because I think there's more to follow with this. I don't think the people who were loyal to Richard, the people who listened to Richard, will be rewarded. Just look at the fucking OG staker class. The guys who staked HEX, who got in the AA, they fucking acquired T-shares at 30, 60 cents, $1. There's not many of them left. There's a few. I'm sure there's others that are private and don't say much. There's a few that we know about. There's a few I like and respect. You know, but it's just different sets of people, you know. I say it's different sets of people. It's a generational thing. It is. Whether you look at it one way or the other, it is. If you weren't at 4 zeros, if you weren't buying HEX or getting HEX at 4 zeros, you are on the second gen side, relatively. If you got at 3 zeros, cool. In 2020, good for you. But like, okay, we had that opportunity just a few months ago, right? So anyway, this whole ramble here has been, again, part of a pilot episode, but I wanted to get the background of my story and where I've been with all of this. As someone who wants to be a positive, be like a light of energy, a light of positivity, something different, not the fucking cabal. I'm not going to show you shit. My users aren't going to get wrecked, right? Or I say my users, I should say my viewers, right, aren't going to get wrecked. Because, you know, if you stick to the vertical stack, the layer 1 consensus network, the decentralized exchange, most, you know, concentrated liquidity, and the store of value. If you stick to the vertical stack, you're going to be fine. If you want to degen and meme and go off on the tangents and do this, that, go like offshoot and do shit, it's on you. Like, everyone, it's this open world. Everyone's free to do this. DeFi, like, you can do what you want. Just, you start with that vertical stack, right? You stick to those fundamentals. That's the core principles to build on. right? If I'm onboarding someone, let's understand like utility and like products that you can buy and hold that represent certain things. And you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I understand the value of it. I hope other people do too. There's offshoots you can get and do whatever you want, but being a second gen, you know, coming in after, you know, there's a lot to, you know, be proud of, I guess, but also like, what is the purpose of trying to go and fight with people, or like say, no, you're better this, or no, I'm better than you, or I did that. It's more like, I'm not trying to fucking cloud chase shit. I'm not trying to fucking, you know, talk all this shit. Like, I'm just trying to show up, offer a little bit different of an opinion, you know, do something a little different, get on this fucking stream here, share my opinion, share my piece. You know, I'm in Twitter fucking spaces. I fucking have been in there since the beginning, okay, with Hex Orca's fucking, you know, Twitter breaking longest running fucking Twitter space, okay, circa January something 2022, and been chilling the same shit. OPSEC, not your keys, not your crypto, fucking take your seed phrase and back it up on a fire water resistant medium, put it on a fucking steel titanium plate, washers, stainless steel washers, fucking get this shit right, take this fucking shit seriously. We're talking about a vertically integrated stack, okay? And all we need is a fucking key generator, a wallet, you know, wallet, Richard Hart key ring, a device that can generate these fucking seeds away from fucking every other microchip, okay? From fucking Apple to Asus to HP to fucking all the other ones. Or actually HP might be sketchy. Stick to like the name brand like stuff like here in America. The chips are manufactured in America. Don't get the shit from China and all the other shit. Treasures, I guess, yeah, are foreign too. Sorry, but I mean, look, you got to put your fucking faith in these microchips, right? We don't have a choice. There's no way to access the fucking blockchain without a microchip. You need a fucking microchip. So, I digress. The point is that, like, you know, I've been around long enough to get on this fucking shit and share my opinion and give people the background, so that moving forward, as I continue to stream and continue to show up in Twitter spaces, that, you know, the background is hashed out. You know, I'm not an OG. You know, I'm not a dolphin or a shark or a whale or fucking thousands of t-shirts, bro. I'm lucky to have the ones I have. But see, the difference between me and fucking others is that I give a shit. And I want to provide a platform where it's fun and exciting and like, let's talk fun things and let's better ourselves. Let's not shill dog shit. Let's not shill the latest catch of the day. You know, let's focus on the core fundamentals. So that's a 54-minute long rant. Apparently there's comments. After the stream, I need to be onboarded again. Laughing face. Somebody says, who's that? JR? All right, let's get to I guess this would be a good point to go to the fucking comments here. Yeah, no. See, that's what so if you're a really wrecked pleb, you don't know how to pull up the particular comments because these aren't the live chats. We've got a little bit of work to do here, you know. Hey, but I will tell you this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the hex chart, hex price right here. That's actually EHEX. Let's see. Actually, wait. We do this even better. See, I don't have any of my shit set up right. Fucking rec pleb. So where are we at with HEX? This is EHEX, right? Okay. All right. Clearly, we have a rec pleb here. There we go. Nice. 11% down. Wow, what is this chart loading on me like this? What is this? A fucking 1 minute? What the hell? See, now you got yourself a real rec pleb who's not ready for a stream. Okay, cool, tight. So, like, yeah, we're at 1.4. Nice spike, pull back, to be expected. But look, hey, the guy can share, right? This is a pilot episode, so I'm just fucking running on the cusp here. I can't wait to. I haven't even checked my phone to see like what's going on, to see if anyone's. I haven't even looked at the comments, so it's funny. I don't give a shit. But yeah, so look, I can share screens and fucking share charts, dude. Tight, dude. Are you a TA guy, bro? No, I'm not a TA guy, dude. I guess I'm a fundamentalist. I'm a fundamentals guy. I give a shit about like what it does, what it means, what it represents, and then who's involved. Fuck yeah, Richard Hart. If not sure about, others that maybe shilled HEX at one point in their time, but then went on to shill other things, which is fine. But some shilled things that got people wrecked. That sucks. We don't like that. Some shilled things that actually worked out great and did great things. I guess in an attempt to keep things in a purity perspective, I'll try to do my best to not name any one individual or tickers that are non-Richard Hart. For now, right? We'll see. Maybe that changes. I don't know what would change it. Well, Richard Hart has a lot. I mean, you got Pulse, you got HEX, EHEX, Pulse X, Inc. A lot of tickers to shill right there. It's enough tickers to shill. That's enough. There's a couple other ones that are cool. Derivatives. There's some meme stuff that's fucking tight. Again, from a purity perspective, I want to try to keep it about the Richard Hart, second gen Hexagon, still believer, loyalist. No 10,000X yet. It's fine. I have expectations of myself to do better in life constantly, and part of getting on stream and trying to shill YouTube, streaming, whatever, would be like trying to do better. Constantly trying to ace my shit during the day-to-day, constantly trying to, increase my bags. Pulse, HEX, Pulse, HEX. Which one do you value more? I don't know. It's tough. You fucking ape into all of it as much as you can. Hope. Pulse X, actually been picking up a little more Pulse X. I was until the pump. Weeks leading up, I was like, scoop some more units. It's a ton of units. A lot of units of appreciation for minimal cost right now. So, we covered the introduction, we covered the pilot episode, we covered a very long-winded explanation of being second generation. If you agree with me, tight. If you don't agree with me, tight. I'm not wrong in that regard. Coming at it from a point of view where it's like, okay, maybe some people will be like, oh yeah, that's the kind of guy that's gonna get his dumped on his head, ha ha ha, fucking rec club, and I'm over here like, my t-shirts are fucking printing And I've watched HEX go all over the chart. I've watched it rip. I've watched it double, multiple times. I mean, I've fucking 4 cents, 51 cents, down to 12, 33, down to 2, 1.9, 1.7. Everyone fucking hates their life. Oh, I'm dumping my bags. I fucking hate HEX. Fuck Richard Hart. All these fucking idiots. Wrecked plebs dumping their bags. And you know what? Those aren't even the worst. The wrecked plebs who sold at the bottom, we thought HEX had bottomed pre-pulse chain launch. End of 2022. We thought that was the bottom. Oh, 1.9. Oh, God. And then we started going up again. Oh, hope is revived. We're going up. Fucking ran all the way goddamn back up. Fucking, 12 cents? For me, though, being a second gen and going absolutely ham bony the whole time, all the way down, but mostly 3 cents. 3 cents, very, very, very heavy. 2 cents still, and then ran a little dry at 1.8 in the end of 22. 12 cents was nice. 12 cents was nice. So looking at it like, oh my God. Like refreshing. I hate to say it, but the app that shall not be named anymore, just like, oh my God. And then, yeah, dude. And then pulse chain launched. We did like a quick little scoot. And then just after that started going down, it was fine. Then the SEC FUD dropped off a cliff. And that was where I was like, oh shit, yeah, dude. And, you buy the dip, you bought the dip after the previous dip you thought was the dip before that. You're a fucking second gen. You're loyal. You're like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm balls deep at this point. So someone said, can you change background music or turn it down? Yes. Is it too loud? Nice. Hopefully that would have been good to know earlier. I have no idea what the audio quality is of this stream. This is a pilot episode. But yeah, shout out to Junior, says knowledge is power, Keith. So fuck yeah, dude. It'll be very interesting to watch I guess go back and try and read the comments. I have no idea what the comments are. I don't have the text set up. Oh, it's still playing repetitive music. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be background music. I don't know if that helps at all. Just turn it down. But yeah, so we've got an hour-long stream of me shilling my story, I guess, and my theory on the whole second gen thing. If you don't like that, whatever. This is a pilot episode. We're gonna see how this goes. There's 15 people in here live, so that's a good start, I guess. Yeah, so definitely excited. I mean, you go through roller coasters of like, wow, yeah, and then you're like, damn, dude, you're like, oh, I gotta buy more. Oh shit, yeah, it's super cheap right now. Yeah. So guys like me have been going ham since the SEC FUD, and then like ham the year before that at the bottom of what we thought was the bottom. Homeboy is like seeing a little 30-40% pump, like love it. I can't wait to do X's. I mean, my God, the X's will be great. That'll be fun. So, but it's good to be here. It's good to be part of the community. And, I got some followers on Twitter now. You know, organic followers. Some are scams, I'm sure, bots, whatever, but, you know, been around long enough, shilling Richard Hart long enough, all over the chart, which has emotion tied to it, of course. And, you know, that's all. Everything on this chart is all just an experiment, a sociological, emotional experiment for as many people as possible. And the only reason why there's a bunch of people that made a bunch of money early on is because Richard had to get HEX out to the world to some degree to start some kind of a following, user base, community, whatever. You had to get it out there. Some people listened, some people didn't. It's funny, the people I associate with in the community the most are the ones who listened. There's others that I haven't met. I'm sure they're great people too. I'm not saying everyone's a bad person, by no means. But if you shill some dog shit to your fucking audience and they get fucking wrecked, what are you doing? That's the way I see it. So, thanks to those who showed up on this stream today. I think we're live on like Twitter and fucking YouTube. You can check shit out. Check it out on all these different channels. Oh, shout out to. Let's see if I can do this one. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I get a little distracted. It's been a great stream. I think I might wrap this pony up today. There's only, for some reason, there's only certain comments I can see. This is wrecked, so I got to get on the YouTube comments next time. But yeah, this was fun. Now you guys know. HEX.com, free yourself. It's literally scrolling across the screen at the bottom. Literally, those are the tickers. It's very straightforward. You earn yield via interacting with the staking protocol. You can hold liquid. It's your choice. You don't have to stake. In fact, if you don't, more t-shirts for me. The limited number of t-shirts that are remaining, even though there's what, 9 million, just a little under 10 million left. Maybe that changes. Maybe we see some crazy fucking shit, dude. Maybe we see 1 billion HEX staked for 60 days. Something comes in, ratchets up the fucking t-shirt. Like, just peace, bro. Get fucking wrecked. We don't know. Right, so relatively affordable for a t-shirt. I hope you stake your HEX. I hope you go to hex.com and free yourself. I hope you listen to Richard Hart. I hope you bridge assets into Pulse Chain and purchase products on Pulse Chain and then retain your value on Pulse Chain and then convince everyone else to bridge their assets in to Pulse Chain and keep them here. If you're looking to extract value, I hope you do. I believe you'll be shaken out. You will be, because there are war chests available to certain individuals that again, I'm just a second gen, I'm not a fucking, shark, dolphin, right? but there are some forces out there that will fucking wreck you. And they are there because they believe in the value of what these products are. And it's only a matter of time, in my opinion. So, that's my spiel today. That's my stream. Now you all know. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We're going to have a lot more. Be streaming, let's say frequently. I mean, look, I got this fucking green screen here. Actually, this background's not bad, right? This actually has been working pretty good. And the fucking logo just matches up perfectly with the fucking shit. This actually ended up working out okay. But we're gonna have more episodes. We'll do other stuff. We're gonna show people how to stake HEX. Apparently people forgot how to do that or don't know. I don't know. No one's really talking about it, so that's fucking right. So we'll do some of that. We'll have some guests, right? We'll have some fun interviews probably. I should probably have some stuff written down. Be like, oh, this is what we should talk about. Hey, tell me your story, dude. And whatever, banter stuff. That'll be fun. We'll have news of the day. Who's killing Susan? Which person's at which person's throat today? For what reason? Ha ha ha. Not spend too much time on it, but it's entertainment, so we'll probably do that. Probably some charts. Probably do the whole OPSEC thing. Hey, here's how to do this. Here's the importance of that. And then we might get crazy. We might throw other shit in there too. We might get fucking weird. So this is the pilot episode. HEX Keef, Murder Sauce. You get the logo up there. You got the fucking PFP down here. The HEX. Jesus Christ, that's way harder than I thought. The HEX fucking logo is right there. You can see it. It's present the whole time. And now you know. So y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. If you have lasted to the end of this hour and 12-minute long ramble, I commend you. Salute you. See some other people out there. Romanian Dan said something. I saw Highway say something earlier. Trap, of course, my boy. If there's other comments, I'm missing them because I'm only seeing the shit on this screen. It's just wrecked. I'm not seeing the fucking other stuff. So, yeah, that is the deal. And it's been a great time. I'm going to go ahead and fucking rug the stream. Can we do a, hold on, let's see, should we do, can I do this? Let's see what we got here. Ah, fuck, I have to add video clip. Ah, shit. Don't do a countdown to leaving, you fucking pleb. We'll come up with a nice little that's it, that's the stream, and it'll be some funky cool shit that I have in my mind, but I need to get a digital content creator to make it for me. So that'll be on the next one. I do want to shout out one last thing. Yeah, before I go. Yeah, there's gonna be one more thing. So here. So let me actually take a sip of the beverage. I'm gonna give a shout out to a really cool website here. Check it out. So this is mailhex.xyz. This is a very easy way to go ahead and download PDFs that are already ready to go. Hey neighbor, Happy New Year. Literally everything is already written out for you right here. You can fucking print this thing off. There's a PDF. You download the PDF, you print it off, you put it in a fucking envelope, and you mail it out. This is probably one of the cheapest, easiest ways to market HEX. And the idea is go to Google Earth, find I know a rich neighborhood around me, so it's easy for me to be if you know one around you, go find the nice houses, print it off, put a friendly little thing on the envelope, put a stamp on it, or fucking It's cheap. Go to the post office, get stamps. Fucking cheap. Mail it. It's the worst thing. You don't have to put a return address. You don't have to put your shit, right? You just, hey, there you go. Very easy to market. Very easy to market this. So, shout out to mailhex.xyz because this is cool shit. You can get all kinds of merch. You can get stickers, all kinds of stuff. So I just want to shout out them. And again, like I said, this is, you can click on request your free package. It'll take you directly to the MailHex Twitter. I need to follow. See, boom, following. Look how easy that was. This is cool shit, guys. Brought to you, the stream today, brought to you in part by mailhex.xyz. Very cool site, totally free. PDFs for letters to send out to people, very cool. I appreciate the folks who showed up today and listened and are still here. 13 viewers. Oh wait, no, that's all. That's mostly. Okay. All right. I have no idea how many live viewers are. So, Hex Keef, Murder Sauce, signing off. Hex.com. Free yourself. Stay true. Don't get crazy. Don't shill shit. If it benefits pulse chain, be careful. With that, like we want to build pulse chain. We want to build communities. We want to bring people in. Yes. Just be careful because not everything is safe and cool and like good for you. So stick to the vertical stack, stake your hex, earn your cheat shares, and maybe come back to the stream and listen to some more crazy shit from some guy who's a second gen Hexagon. So peace out, y'all.